From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set, and starting this one, Carlos Carrasco.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Here's a 1-1. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Strike 2.
Ben, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And he deals. That one to first. Takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year. Currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Well, you know, this lineup sees it as very important to put the ball in play, Boog. I mean, this is an age where strikeouts are up so high and guys are swinging and missing, going for the fences. But if you can increase that contact rate, you can be a dangerous club. You get more guys on base, and then all of a sudden, when that big swing comes through, you're plating more runs. So we'll see if this pitcher can get some soft contact, let the defense work behind it.
One down, base is empty. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, digging for 2. Nimmo quickly gets it back in. Runner holds it second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
1 out, runner at second. Bryce Harper to the plate. The 1-2. And now 2-2.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Next pitch inside. Counts full, 3-2. Kicks and fires. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Turner on at second with 2 down. Rolled slowly to first, and he picks it up in foul territory. Three and 2. Payoff pitch, and that one is lifted in the air. Nimmo racing, makes the catch. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Back here in Queens, and on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Aaron Nola. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back.
It's in and out of his glove, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Here's a Mets lineup now. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Brandon Nimmo.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score, man. I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Got him. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Batting third.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Chris, when you think about Aaron Nola, he's one of the better pitchers in the National League. And you think about that curveball, really good pitch for him. He was the 7th overall pick in 2014 out of LSU. Here's a 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Yeah, and this is a guy that, you know, from an early age in the big leagues was kind of looked at as the ace of that ball club. A lot of weight on his shoulders, but adding Zach Wheeler was a big plus. Gave him a couple of.
Schwarber makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Mets go down quickly, scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Kyle Schwarber.
And now the count is even. The pitch.
Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
3-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto steps in, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And the right-hander deals. That's in there. 1-2. The pitch. Out to short. Lindor on to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Batting 7. The center fielder, number 16.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that's ripped into left. Base hit.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Number 23, Cody Clemens.
And now for the Phillies, Cody Clemens. Going to count 1-2. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat he thinks this ball's going to get down. because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Phillies strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Pete Alonso. This splits between April and May there.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
The wide to kick the pitch.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
The wind of the pitch. Struck him out looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And now Brett Beatty. The 2-1. The ground to third. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. Schwarber fires it in quickly, and now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And it's second with 1 away. So up next for New York, Starling Marte at the belt and fires. That's in there. That's strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The next offering misses, and it's 3-2. Daniel Vogelback waits on deck. Three-two. That one out to right. Castellanos brings it in. 2 away now.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter,
Daniel Vogelback at the plate. Baden stands at second with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. And here it comes. Ground ball up the middle. Turner with the throw to first. Play made. That ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, down the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Nice grab on the run. 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup. This is Bryson Stott. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Ball to strike. The pitch. There's a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Started after it. Appeal to third. Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call.
The bat, number 7.
Trey Turner at the plate. Doubled in his first AB. Swing and a line drive. Base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Number 3.
Here's Harper now. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer. Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Alonso should have this one. High fly ball down the left field line. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break. But look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just one, but 2 runners in scoring position, so they'd love another base hit right here.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He's 0 for 1. And it's filled up.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the inning. And here's the veteran outfielder, Mark Canha. The 1-1. Just missed. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Tomas Nido at the plate. The count 2-1. Late swing fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Next offering is downstairs. Brandon Nimmo up next. Canha aboard here at first with nobody out. This one high in the air to left center. Marsh running hard. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And there's one away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's Brandon Nimmo, swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. And a ball and 2 strikes. To short, could be 2. The throw to second, over to first, safe. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Base hit, left center field. Nimmo around second, headed for third. Now a relay to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Clutch hitting right there to give him the lead this late in the ball game. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now here's Jeff McNeil. 0 for 1 so far. That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-2. When Nola was in college at LSU, he got a chance to play with his brother Austin, who was the team shortstop, and as well his roommate was Alex Bregman. Got it by him for the K. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. Start of the fourth, and digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Marte going back some more, makes the catch up against the wall. And now it is JT Realmuto. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And that one a little bit high. Next one misses. Now 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
One down. Phillies down a run. Line drive. Base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. Realmuto over at first with 1 away. Carrasco will move to first. Realmuto back in there. Swung on, belted. That's got a chance. And in one hops the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Phillies tie the game. It's 1-1. Safe, and the go-ahead runs at third.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. One down, runner at third. Cody Clemens stands in for the Phillies. The 2-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Next offering misses, and the count's full. Edmundo Sosa next to bat for Philadelphia. 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa. Two and one now, 2 aboard. That one pushed foul. Into center. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. To the plate. Save. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
The other way, that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended.
And it stays fair. And now it gets into the corner. Runner scores from second as they add on an insurance run. It's 3-1.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now here is Harper. 1 for 2. And a 1-1.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Phillies 3 and the Mets 1. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
The wind and the pitch. Falling behind 2-1.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Fouled off. He was late. Well struck right field. That one's carrying. And it's a 1-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty, doubled his first time up. The 1-1. On the ground out to short. In plenty of time to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Starling Marte up to hit. Flied to right his first time. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The 2-2 now. On the ground to the left. Tosses across to first. Marte retired.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now
Here's Daniel Vogelback. Grounded out his first time. The 1-1. That one down the line, and that's just foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That's inside. That one drilled left field, and that's the inning. Mets leave 1, and they still trail it here 3-1. Drew Smith gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Nick Castellanos. Swings and misses. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Just a great slider right there, and I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Makes the grab on the run, and there's 2 away.
The catcher, JT.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, JT Realmuto. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the pitch. That one laced to center and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Man at first, next to hit, Brandon Marsh. Line to left, pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now it's going to be Cody Clemens. So now 1-2. First and second, 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. righty deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Phillies leave a couple, and the score stays 3-1. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the left fielder, Mark Canha.
The left fielder, Mark Canha.
There's a strike.
Well, these Mets finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Goes down looking.
The catcher, number 3.
Here's the catcher, Tomas Nido. Flied out his first time.
Now you got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
Pitch is in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
In the dirt. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. People at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Brandon Nimmo. That one inside, 2-1. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Here comes a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next pitch in the dirt, and the count's full.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run and the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Three-two. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
The wind of the pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Nimmo off of first with 2 away. Lifted in the air, right field. Castellanos gets under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.